Welcome back, and we are ready, everybody. The boards are changed out, fresh wood up there, and we are ready to go, and it is already started. Matching fives for Joey the Hat and Canexican, and this one is going to be tight.
That's right. Remember, folks, we are in the final round now. Joey the Hat currently undefeated, and as this is a double elimination tournament format, even if Canexican takes this game home with him, he's going to have to win the next one as well to be able to clinch out the series.
So, I mean, we legitimately could see 14 rounds between these two gentlemen. Joey the Hat is from New Jersey.
Correct.
Of course, Canexican throws out of right here at Ace Axe Throwing in Pittsburgh. So, a little Pittsburgh pride on the line for Canexican. It's going to be an uphill battle. Joey's been throwing sharp all day long. And really, we already have our first and this is – here's the thing, guys. Everything's going to count here. I mean, if it
is check these.
Remotely questionable, we're going to see someone come up and maybe possibly bring a couple officials in just to get a consensus. That's the difference here, $3,100 to $1,200. You know, both of these participants are leaving with a nice chunk of change, but they want to be able to brag about it.
And I really feel like this is where we're going to see the game start slowing down. Probably not in Canexican's favor, but like you mentioned, every single point counts, and we're going to have to see where the matches end up.
Ooh, they called that a 3 for Dave.
Canexican's last throw was a 3, so Joey the Hat does lead by 2 points.
Not a complete death sentence, as we've been seeing Dave hit those premier clutches pretty consistently.
What do we got here?
Dave is going to switch to his clutch-designated axe. Dave is throwing 2 axes, which is fully legal by the new rule set. He's throwing a smaller bladed one for bullseyes and a slightly larger bladed one for the clutches.
Joey the Hat with a perfect bullseye, landing that dead center.
And Dave, the man does not feel pressure. Pressure makes diamonds. And Dave is a diamond.
I mean, that is true. That is true. He does not, and he. Although I will say this, we have seen quite a few Joey the Hat matchups, whether they were in the lanes just adjacent to us or our broadcast lane. Joey the Hat doesn't show any fear.
Oh, and a drop.
Very rare drop. We haven't seen a full dropped axe in quite some time already.
It's a completely fresh board. That'll happen. That'll happen with a fresh board. That's why it's some. We almost changed those boards a couple rounds ago. So that's one of the bad things that can happen when you get a fresh board in there. Sometimes that axe will drop.
Canexican, who actually had a 3 in the second throw there, manages to come back and
sneaks that one.
Yeah, manages to come back and take that. The drop, the axe drop was something we did not expect to see there. And let me ask you, Nick, just as someone who was involved in the process, both players asked for the board to be changed, correct? So there's no crying over spilt milk there.
Correct. So every player before a match starts is entitled to a board change if they feel it necessary. Usually the guys will kind of discuss it. If you remember back at the Canexican Ass and Titties match, Tish actually wanted a board change. Dave said he was fine with it. They talked for a little bit. They said, you know what, screw it, we'll throw on it. And then that board ended up lasting 2 more matches. So some of these players, I mean, when you get that board all chewed up in the middle, there's like kind of a little pocket there that you can aim at, and you can kind of your axe just falls right into it. You don't got to worry about, your blade. It just sucks right into that wood, and it's a spot for these guys to aim at, so they'll go for it.
And here we got the 5th throws here.
Joey looks high.
A little too high.
Dave looks too far right. Both going to just call it no good and go straight to Big Axe.
Big Axe time right here in the finals.
There we go. This is what we came to see. And anticipate a lot of Big Axe. Before the rule changes, when all you had to do was touch the clutch and it was 2 5/8 in diameter, it was pretty much automatic that every player was going to hit 5 bullseyes and a clutch and go to Big Axe. Now there's a lot more finesse involved. Dave is calling it good. He's going to have Joey come just verify that for him. Joey says it's good, so Joey's going to have to answer here. And this is the worst part about playing Dave. He gets in a groove with his Big Axe, and he is absolutely lights out with it. Oh, and Joey answers with a
Yeah,
good bull.
Yeah, he sure does. In fact, no official or conference about that one. Looked good the whole way. Thank you to Whiskey River Trading Company, a proud sponsor of tonight's event. We certainly do appreciate their contributions to making this happen as Canexican takes on Joey the Hat out of New Jersey. Canexican, of course, right here playing out of Ace Axe Throwing in Pittsburgh, PA.
And just rolling down the stats for some of these players, one of the stats that stands out to me is the Big Axe win percentage. Joey repping 75% win on the Big Axe. Canexican only 50%. I think if Joey can take him to Big Axe every time, I think that's where Joey's going to be able to squeeze out those extra match points.
And there it is, right there. Joey hits the clutch.
And there you see it. A self-fulfilling prophecy there. Joey nails the clutch. We're going to have to see Canexican match.
I'm not willing to bet that he won't. I am not willing to bet that he won't.
Oh, my apologies. I actually missed that Canexican had already thrown that round, and Joey just takes it.
And Davis throwing a 3 on the first throw.
That's what I get for looking at a stat screen.
Well, no, it's all right. It's hard to tell. I mean, we have a lot of
Oh, Dave is a bit rattled right now. A 4-point lead, that is a death sentence if Joey bulls out here from the remainder.
We have no reason to believe that Joey can't do that. Canexican throws, so does Joey.
Joey's been locked in too, though. I know we've been talking about Dave and Austin, and I mean Joey's right. He's the silent killer.
You're right. He has quietly gone just
no
emotion.
This
tournament. Yeah, not a lot. I mean, there's been people calling him out in the chat and things like that, but not a ton of fanfare. People aren't really have been gathered around his matches. He's just gone about his business, which is decimating everybody he played.
And that being said, that's not including the chat. Chat, we have seen y'all going off for Joey the Hat. We're glad that we finally get to see him here in this finals game performing so excellently. And with that being said, Joey is going to take another round off of Canexican going into round 4.
Oh, Joey looks a little high.
Canexican peeking over, and
he's going to call it good.
Yeah, he'll give the thumbs up.
Both players coming into the match with a bullseye.
Canexican's getting his flow back.
Yep.
I think he was willing to. I honestly, it felt like he just wanted to get out of that second round,
yep.
concede it, and move forward.
Yep.
And he has his. I don't know a lot about him, but is he a former military trained person? Do you know?
He is not.
No, because he gives that appearance. I don't know if maybe it's just the camouflage shorts, but the way he stands, I mean, he's got that intimidating factor.
He definitely
and we have fives across the board going into that 5th throw.
Joey ain't falling for it. He deserves to be here. He knows where his spot is, and that spot is first place. He wants it bad.
Oh.
It might be a little high, but the clutch is good.
I think we got there.
I think Dave feels
kind of
good.
hanging his head a little bit, but I don't know that.
Joey is locked in, man.
Canexican looks a little bit too far off to the left. Remember the space that you actually need to hit.
Wow,
so
this
small.
could be the last round right here. Unless Joey towed his a little too much.
From the eye, it looks good.
It is good.
That's called good. Joey the Hat goes up 3-1 against Canexican. He could lock out the tournament right here.
He good.
All right, and we've heard it before. We've heard that people can get under Canexican's skin. I'm wondering how much of that is going to affect him, knowing that he has to win the next 3 games straight to take the series.
I will say this, from a broadcast perspective, all Joey the Hat has done is consistently throw. I mean, there hasn't been a lot of chatter that you can see. There hasn't been a lot of physical interaction or anything like that. It's just, I think maybe going about his business is what is bothering Canexican.
Maybe.
You know, there isn't any of that. Canexican seems like he has been the intimidator in the matches that we've called, Jane, and it's not.
I think he's good. I think he's good.
Yeah, the Philly space out in the chat calling out Joey is a beast, always has been. And we're seeing that on full display here as he's trying to take Canexican out of the tournament. He wants that prize money for himself as we're going into the 5th throw, round number 5. I believe I saw them both call ups. So we're going to see how these clutches pull out.
Oh, and Dave bangs it.
So there you go. And that was
3-2.
actually, that was really the first interaction between the two of them, other than maybe a tap of the axe.
This is actually a massive round. If Dave is able to push this to 7, it's
Just remember, statistically, Joey still has the advantage in the big axe rounds.
yep.
And K. Dara out in the YouTube chat, that is in fact Setzer refereeing this match, I believe.
Yes, sir.
Good looks as we look forward into this match. Currently going to throw number 3. More bullseyes all around.
Joey is hitting the exact same spot. His axe is hitting at the exact same angle. It is something else to see. Hats off to Joey.
Yeah, we have seen a lot of players having to modify their throws for this tournament. However, Joey's been practicing. It's working for him.
Yes.
He is landing the
There
same
we go.
spot.
Another big clutch throw here.
All right.
Joey's throw. Oof, it looks good.
Yeah, Joey's throw looks good. And
Dave's looks high.
little high.
This could be the tournament
Let's
right
see.
here.
Let's see.
Definitely going to have to pull out the measuring for this one.
No doubt, Canexican's walking. Oh, hands on the back of the
I
head.
don't
He may
think
know.
he's happy.
He may know.
Versus Joey.
Joey's
Joey's is
good.
called good.
Joey's is good.
If Setzer refers this one as not good, this could be the tournament right here.
Good! Oh my God!
Oh, look, Joey
wants
wants to know. He wants to see it.
You can see it here up on the close up here. That looks good. He is going to get a
they're gonna call it a
opinion.
second. Yeah.
Remember,
Smart
folks,
call by Joey. Smart call.
1 3/4 inches. That's how much of that blade you need to get. You can see the calipers closed up right there.
Looks good.
Measuring around on both sides.
We're talking about the prize money here. You got to be accurate, and it is.
And it is
called
good.
Good. And
Second ref calls it good.
Wow.
With that, we're going back to the big axe.
Wow.
got that big axe feel.
Oh
We are
my
seeing the
God.
YouTube chat come out in full force for Joey. They want to see the win coming back to the hat. But it looks like it's going to be coming down to big axe.
Looks like we're standing
And
now.
yeah, let's see. I was going to say.
I'm about it.
And the look at the conversation. Look at the conversation. Here's where.
They're deciding who's going to be throwing first, I believe.
That's right. And the crowd grew silent,
Yeah.
waiting for that call.
And
They're a little bit livelier now, but they are on their toes just like we are.
Ooh, I think Joey's high. I think he's high.
Yeah.
Little high, but
Yeah, he's calling a 3. This is a massive throw for Dave.
This could push it to the 7th round if Canexican can bury.
he needs it.
The
He
bull.
does hunker down. Owns in. He takes a throw.
And it's
High.
Turns out high. Joey's going to have another chance to try to put it away here. Really looking for that no bleed bullseye coming through. There you get a little taste of the crowd
Oh,
out
and
there.
Joey, I
but
believe maybe you just threw a 1. He's saying 1. Yeah, so you already know all Dave has to do is hit within that red ring, and he is good, and this will go to 7.
I feel pretty confident in this.
I would too.
Remember, these are new boards with the big axe. We've already seen one drop here, but Canexican is going to bang it out right in the center. Going to games number 7.
Bang.
Canexican's hopes are still alive in this tournament.
Oh my God! My palms are sweating.
Man, I'll tell you what.
I'm sweating over here. I'm obviously a little bit biased towards Dave. That's my,
No, I haven't heard that at all.
That's my big bro right there. So,
Well, these guys are going to come out swinging with 5s as we refresh the board here.
2 5s coming out. Canexican hammering them away, but Joey going match for match, not letting any
can't
amount of
even-
space between them.
I can't even remember the last time Joey threw a 3.
It has happened, but it's I think it was round 2.
Game 7.
We are in round 7 of a possible game 1 going into game 2 if Canexican can push it and win this round.
Here we go.
Nothing can rattle this guy. Joey keeping with it, setting
Joey.
the pace when he needs to, and taking the defensive stance when he's gotta.
Cool as a cucumber.
A little bit of gamesmanship here.
Ooh, looks a little left, maybe.
Little to the left.
A little to the right.
Canexican's is definitely off. There could be a chance for Joey the Hat. He's going up to inspect it now, and it looks like we are breaking out the calipers.
Joey doesn't know.
Yeah, he's got to walk away from this right now and just wait for the officials.
This could
We
be
got
the
a thumbs up here.
Oh, my God.
thumbs up. They're measuring Canexicans just to make sure, because this could be the end of the tournament. It could come down to this final throw in round 7 to determine who goes.
Oh, my
Wow,
God.
Look at the hat.
Oh.
Joey the Hat is frustrated. There is frustration. We have a second opinion.
I was going to say,
And it's called good. And
Joey the Hat observes it. We get the thumbs up from both of them.
you know what we're doing here.
This is the most wild game we've seen all night.
You know what's coming.
This is a game of millimeters.
It is a game of big axe.
This is unbelievable, man. I cannot believe this game has been this intense. An absolute battle.
Canexican trying to bring it to another best of 7.
Oh!
And an absolute just power move right there.
That's a big
That
boy
is
throw.
tough to see, as Joey knows he has to throw it perfect, or this resets. Oh, and he's
That's
a 3,
it.
and Dave Tate's match 1.
That's it.
Oh, my
How about it?
goodness.
Folks,
Canexican pushes
Dave
it.
is an absolute animal. The
Wow.
man does not fold under any pressure. My palms are drenched right now.
now, folks, remember, Canexican has had to throw multiple matches
Ooh, he
in
may
a
have thrown
row
a
to
3
get
there.
here.
Nice call on
We
it.
could be
Good.
seeing a little
Oh,
bit
yeah,
of fatigue.
it was a 3.
This is something as we get ready.
Sorry, we saw Dave go down 3-1 earlier, so he's not afraid to lose, around here or there. He knows it's going to take something special to beat him, and Joey has been nothing short of special so
Yeah,
far.
I mean, we talk a lot about Canexican. He is the hometown favorite as we're here in Pittsburgh, PA. But, boy, Joey the Hat is giving it everything.
Yeah, Joey not slowing up. He's going to take that 2-point lead and continue it on into the last throw of this here round.
And just remember, that was the first loss for Joey the Hat, so he has
Yep.
not tasted defeat
He has
throughout
not.
this entire day. So let's see how he reacts to that. Not only is his first defeat, it's his first defeat in the final.
It doesn't seem to be shaking him, though. We
No.
saw 5 bullseyes coming out from Joey. Joey's locked in. He wants this, and he wants this bad. He got his first taste of defeat, and he does not want it again. But Canexican smells the blood in the
man
water.
is an absolute savage.
He wants to go for the win. He wants to lock out the first round here and get
Did the
himself
top
the
of
first
his
step to
axe
victory.
bury in, though?
This is going to be all about which parts of his axe are actually buried into the green and which parts are sticking out. Setzer goes up with the ruling.
Oh,
Throws
and
it.
it's good, and he's hyped.
Yeah, look at that. Great job by our camera crew and everybody running the
Unbelievable
technical
camera
producer, Emma, and our camera people have just been slaying it all day to get that look.
Remember, it's 1.57 inches embedded in the green.
And or that black ring around it as well.
Absolutely, which means even though we did see a lot more of the axe sticking out of the top there, because it was not dug into the target, it was still counted.
Yeah, Dave throws it very hard, so even if he under-rotates like that and he's got the top of his blade sticking out,
Big
he
axe
throws it
time.
so hard that it's going to go in.
Big axe.
Ooh, and Dave just a little bit high to the right.
It's going to count as a 3. Joey the Hat can put away the first round here with a bullseye. And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw it here.
Well, he unloads and hits the exact same spot that Dave did. I think we're seeing possibly Joey a little nervous here. He had the first game cushion, so he's kind of playing relaxed, knowing there's no way he could get eliminated. But now we're seeing a little bit of a momentum switch, I think. As Dave, though,
frustration.
Went high the first one, went low the second. But here goes Joey.
Gets another
This
chance.
is still the first round. Wow.
Another chance at shooting him out here.
And that's good.
That looks good from here.
Joey's going to take round one.
Joey the Hat, round one. Also, shout out to people in the chat. James says he's just looking for homers. And I got to say, I mean, he brought in two officials. Everybody here is rooting for a great match more than anything. And that is what we are getting from Joey the Hat and Canexican.
Yep. Once again, we're just looking for who manages to screw up first.
Yep.
Both of these players have shown they can lock, load, and put the axe exactly where they want to. It's all about who makes that first misstep. That first time you over-rotate just in the slightest, that can be the advantage that your opponent's looking for to take away the game. But both players not seeming to be shaken by the immense amount of pressure that they're currently under. It's the final game of the U.S. Championship.
It's weird. I think we feel the pressure more than they seem
Oh
to be
my
showing
God.
it.
You guys have no idea how nervous, excited, anxious I am right now.
And
We've seen him call for ups. Canexican switches out to the other axe. Joey the Hat lines up.
Looks a little
Left.
high.
Looks a little high. Might have towed in. Can't quite tell from this angle.
Bang!
But Canexican
Dave.
splits the
Alviso.
difference.
Joey says no good.
Just like that. Just like we're seeing in the first game. A little bit of back and forth here. Joey taking the first round, but the second round going to Canexican. No, my apologies. That was a tie. Did they both miss that one?
No, Dave won that round.
Yeah, it just
I think
hasn't
they had
updated.
maybe a scoring error or Setzer's. He's on top of it. We don't have to worry.
All right, no worries, folks. We are just waiting for the score to reset here.
Yep, there you go.
There
And
it
Just
is.
like that.
1-1 in this best of 7. Round 3 underway. Couple fives already up on the board, and I think that's what you're going to see.
I'm expecting 20s all around until we hit
Yes.
throw 5. I'm
Yes.
expecting 20s from both these players. At this point in the game, they've both shown they can throw under pressure. They can throw under the immense amount of stress that they're under for that big cash prize. At this point, it's all about just keeping locked in, keeping your head straight, and throwing the axe just like you know that you can.
Here comes
20 all going into the tie here. Looks like Canexican is lining up for clutch as well as Joey the Hat.
Oh, both left.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think either one of them.
But hey, we get to see some big axe here, boys.
Yeah, big axe time. Here it comes.
And once again, we've seen Joey the Hat taking a few of these off of Canexican with the big axe. We'll see if he can pull it out here, an inch ahead in this best of 7 game.
And Joey's high to the right. Big throw for Dave.
Listen to the crowd buzzing, too, man.
Everyone is locked into this match. This is absolutely awesome.
All eyes are on the target as Canexican lines up.
Ooh,
He's good.
He's
Yep.
good.
It towed in a little bit.
No, oh, no.
Oh,
He
no.
he walked into the thumbs down. Looked like he was pretty confident walking in and then turned around and gave himself the 3.
Looking like he might have been able to tow that in, but not quite so. Joey takes his shot.
Also a little low, a little bit of that blade sticking out. Leaving the door open for Dave, which is something you never want to do.
The new no bleed really
Yeah.
hindering players here.
Yep, it's so tough, man.
Yep. Also-
Hitting a bullseye without no bleed is tough. Let alone, you got to think these blades on these big axes are, 3.5 to 4 inches long. The bullseye's only 7 inches, so you got to think there's only a couple
Yeah.
inches on each side that you even have.
Now it's
Joey
a little
high.
Yeah.
You're really looking to see if you can get the toe in here. If you can get the rotation down for the toe ins, that's how you know you're set. The less axe that's embedded in that wood,
correct.
the better your chances of getting the higher scores here.
You're 100% right, Colby.
Canexican lining up here.
Bam, bam.
Bang, and you can see the tiger fist pump. The man is hyped.
And he
I didn't know tigers had fists.
Tiger Woods, that is.
Yeah.
Oh, my apologies. Oh.
Colby isn't a big sports guy, so we won't blame him for that.
I'm big into axe throwing, and that's why I'm big into the next round here.
Tony the Tiger also has fists, just to point out. I bet you're a cereal guy, so we'll go with what we know.
I'm going to assume that's not a fat joke, and instead get back here into the scoring.
How am I making a fat joke? I invented it.
Putting up more
Oh, and a
fives.
3 from Joey? Oh,
Yeah.
my goodness.
Yeah,
This is huge for Dave.
Dave up 2-1 here in round 4.
That being said, we have seen the comeback. Both players scoring away a few more fives. We're really looking at what kind of advantage anybody can get going into throw number 5.
Dave absolutely can smell victory. He is locked in. Dave up by 2. He's going to stay down, force Joey to have to hit that clutch. Bang.
There you go. Joey has the opportunity. He goes up, point.
Waiting to see if either of them manage to drop an axe before we hit throw number 5.
Well, stay.
But not anytime soon.
We're going up.
Doing exactly what we thought, going
this
up.
This throw could determine the tournament right here.
Looking for that clutch accuracy.
Joey set.
Oh, and Joey misses.
Looks a little.
If Dave hits this, he wins the entire tournament.
Canexican throws.
Oh my God! It might.
No,
he's saying no.
He shook it off. He shook it off.
No, he ain't even have. He's not even have sets. Oh my goodness!
So,
oh my goodness.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
We're going to
Big
Axe.
Canexican didn't even want to wait for the measurement to come out. He said, I want to grab my axe. I want to get my next throw in. This one isn't it. Let's go to Big Axe and see if I can take it. Joey the Hat is going to have to match whatever Canexican can put up here as he takes his first throw.
Whoa.
That's a 3, I believe.
We did 3. We did 3?
Yep.
Official says 3. Official says 3.
Yep. Canexican also takes
Remember,
up
though,
the
Joey's
3.
been throwing 3s with his Big Axe, so this would be big for his confidence if he hit this.
It can be exactly the swing he needs to get back into this
Bang.
game.
Oh,
and
bang.
that's looking good.
Bang.
Joey the Hat.
We get the thumbs up. We're going into round 6. Joey the Hat trying to swing back. And it's incredible. It's incredible.
Wow.
I think we might see round 7 again, boys.
I'm not going to rule that
You said
out.
14 rounds, man.
Yeah. Nobody's going to be shocked if we see 14 rounds out of these guys. Joey the Hat and Canexican are playing out of their minds.
And this is an endurance test now.
Yep. Oh, no.
Oh, is that a 3?
Oh, no.
I think Joey.
It's looking a little high, but I think
He's
it's still
saying
good.
It's good.
Yeah.
Managed to toe it in.
Man, that is, Joey is breathing a massive sigh of relief, and Dave now.
Dave's head is down. Is that a 3?
That's a 3.
Yeah, he throws up the 3. Whoa.
Dave confirms a 3 with that. Joey does get a 2-point lead. Let's see if he can
Dave
keep
right
it.
back into the throw.
Yeah.
Absolutely. 2-point lead for Joey the Hat. Looks like he's going to call for a bullseye here, not going for the clutch to clinch it out. Going to try to force Dave onto the clutch throw, and it looks like he will do that.
And if Dave misses this, we will go to the 14th round of this finals.
Canexican taking a little bit of extra time to line this one up. Ooh.
And he's a little bit right, he knows. And here we go.
This is it. There is no more rounds. This is the absolute final round of this tournament. Looking for the Ace Axe Throwing U.S. champion will be crowned in the next round.
Oh my goodness, only a few more throws.
Joey, look at Joey's giving a thumbs up. Is it?
It's good.
Whew. Only a few more throws left to determine who is the champion, who gets to walk out with over $3,000 in prize money. I don't think prize money is on either of these competitors' minds, though. All you can think about right now is that big black circle in the middle of the target and how you're going to sink your axe into it.
Absolutely.
Still a tie game here. Fives coming out all around.
Man.
Dave
Both players just
Joey.
hammering in the bullseye. We're going to throw number
Here we
5.
go.
Are we going to see them
This
call
is
the
it.
up?
What are they going to call?
They're going. Oh, they're going up. Don't you worry.
He's grabbing his clutch axe. This could be it. This could be it. As Canexican steps up to the line. Joey as well.
Canexican.
Oh, Dave hits. Joey
Sure
might
they-
hit too.
It's close. It does look like a majority of that blade is sticking into the green, but it's going to be a close call.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
This could.
All right, looks like we have a ref on either side here. We're calling Canexicans is good.
And they're
Oh,
good. We're going to Big Axe.
Big Axe!
Big
Big
Axe!
Axe!
Double Premier League clutch in round
Dave is
7
gonna
once
ask for
again.
a quick
Da-
second opinion. And Setzer will confirm it is good. Oh my
This is
God,
everything.
boys.
This is it.
This is unfreaking believable.
This is going the distance. We're here in overtime getting the big axes. Both players looking to bull in here at the start, but at this point, one bad throw is your tournament right out the window.
Oh, here
one
you go.
bad throw means you're getting second place, and the other competitor is going to walk home with $3,000.
Here we go.
Joey the Hat's taking the first throw.
I think it's a 3.
Yeah, I think it's a 3. Yes,
Dave
he calls a 3.
Alviso.
That was incredibly close. A little bit of extra rotation. That would have been a full bullseye.
A bull ends it here.
Taking a little bit of extra time.
Canexican normally one to just chuck that axe as soon as he gets it. He's honing in here. Looking for that throw.
And he's high. He's high. All right, we will go back to it. Nick can hardly stand to look.
Big axe throw number 2 coming in.
The crowd is on its feet, gathered around, and ready to explode.
Joey takes his throw. Ooh.
He's going to go 3. So here, another opportunity for Dave.
We've seen
Canexican.
Joey get so close with every single bullseye, just a little bit bleeding out of the top there.
And there it is!
The win! Canexican takes it home. $3,100 and the U.S. champion.
And you
Canexican.